Hi guys, Lisa Edwards of Exclusive Career Coaching here. I wanted to give you a quick tip. And by the way, if you hear the really loud noise in the background, it is pouring here in Tallahassee right now, but I didn't want to delay doing this video for you. So what I was thinking about today that I wanted to share with you is, where is TOO, T-O-O, showing up in your life and keeping you from achieving your goals? So I want to talk about it specifically in the context of a job search or your career, but you can plug in whatever you want. Weight loss, relationships, doesn't matter, it still works. So what does TOO look like relative to the job search? I'm too old, nobody will hire me. I'm too educated, I'm too uneducated. I'm too experienced, I'm too inexperienced. It doesn't matter what it is, it's keeping you from getting your dream, from achieving your dream. In your career, it might look like, I'm too inexperienced to ask for that promotion. I'm too busy to volunteer for that project that could really help advance my career. I'm too shy to ask the boss for a raise. You see, it's very insidious, that too, and it's holding you back in the cave. So if you think about this back in the day when we were in the cave, TOO was keeping you alive. TOO was keeping you safe, right? TOO was aware that the mastodon was at the cave and might eat you if you tried to step out. So you better stay in the cave, stay alive. Well, that lizard brain of ours still thinks that way, even though there are very few things in our life that we could choose to do, certainly relative to our career or our job search, that would actually be physically dangerous. It's just an emotional response, right? So again, this can work with your weight loss. It's been too difficult in the past for me to lose weight. I probably won't succeed this time. Or I'm too whatever it is to find the person of my dreams. So really this works any way you look at it. So what are the solutions here? So number one is awareness of this. So your brain, as my coach likes to say, your brain is like a toddler running around with a knife, right? So when I was going through my group coaching, my life coaching program with my coach, she had us write down our thoughts every day, just do a download. And the first time I sat down to do that, I was really quite funny. I said, oh, there's just nothing going on in my brain. I don't know what I'm going to write about. And then I started dumping all this stuff out from my brain, and I realized, oh my gosh, I've got so much going on up there. And it's super effective, right? So your brain has got real efficient at thinking these thoughts, and because of that, they've been able to go kind of into the background, and you're not even aware that those thoughts are going on anymore, but they are affecting you in every area of your life. So the first step is an awareness. Oh, I think I'm too old. I think I'm too young. I think I'm too whatever to get this job, to get this promotion, to ask for the raise. So that awareness, but coupled with that awareness has to be compassion. Because what I see far too often is, as I do thought work with clients, the awareness comes and then they start beating themselves up for having those thoughts, right? So they're having a negative thought about themselves. That's bad. And then they're beating themselves up for having a negative thought. So it's a double whammy, not a good thing. So you really want to have compassionate awareness about these thoughts. And then what's the next step? I really want you to ask the question, does this thought serve me? I bet the answer is going to be no. So here's the thing, you get to think whatever you want to think about yourself. So I always push back with my clients to say, does it serve you to think that you're too old to get a job, or too educated, too uneducated, whatever it is? How does that serve you? How does that affect how you show up? And I don't think it's a good thing. So really deciding that that's not a thought that you want to continue to have. Now, you have to do some work after you make that decision, because just thinking it isn't going to kind of release or relieve the neural pathways that have been formed by the old thoughts. So now that you've decided, I don't want to think that I'm too educated to apply for this job, or I'm too timid to ask my boss for a raise, the next step is to decide on another thought that you want to practice, and you start practicing it. Now, you're not going to go 180 degrees. You're not going to go from I'm too old to apply for a job to I'm too young to apply for a job, or I'm just the right age. You're not going to believe that. But what could you believe? Here's an idea. Many people my age have gotten a great job. Can you believe that? Got proof, evidence, maybe you know people like that. So something that you can believe. So you're moving the needle a little bit, and then after a while, maybe you want to move the needle a little bit more. I could get a great job at my age. I could get a great job at my age, and work it around until you finally find kind of the final thought that you really want to have. So the idea here is that you're kind of shifting that, or you're moving the needle gradually. You're not trying to do it all at once, because again, it's a thought, it's a new thought, and you must be able to believe it. So be aware of your thoughts, have compassion about your thoughts, decide whether that thought serves you or not, and if it does not, begin to make shifts in what you choose to think about. So when I talk about practicing that thought, I want you to write it down and put it on the mirror. Say it with your morning, whatever your morning ritual is. You know, have it on a tape somewhere, put it on your phone, listen to it. Doesn't matter, however it works for you, but you're really getting it into your neural pathways and making it a new habit. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you again soon.